Hey everybody, it's 𝐇𝐀𝐖𝐊. I'm known as YouTube's fairy godmother of real estate, but I'm here live right here in the Near Disney YouTube studio that's located in the town that Disney built. It's called Celebration, Florida. Where's everybody watching from? Where's everybody watching from? So we're so excited. We just came back. We're doing a series on what does it look like when you're completely renovating a house, when you are taking it down to the studs and then showing you kind of like on a weekly basis with the intention of us moving into this house by the end of this month. So that's only what, 12 more days. And so you're going to see there's a lot that's still left to be done. But I want you to see our process, and then everybody can kind of look at what expectations are and everything. But anyway, I'm so glad you've joined us. I will share with you that my YouTube producer has been working fast and furious on doing this video for us, and we've put we put a lot on them in order to turn this around very quickly. So there's going to be a couple little glitches in the video I'm going to share with you in a second, but you're going to get the overall feel. One of the things was he wanted to include a photo of our incredible designer 𝐇𝐀𝐖𝐊. If it doesn't show up this week, we'll definitely make sure it goes into the video for next week, because like I said, we're going to do this every week. So we're going to see it today, we're going to see it next Friday and the following Friday, and you can see how things have progressed. But before we start, as people are starting to log on, I want to make sure you get to see this little ditty that we do. Okay, so today is Friday, January 19th. Friday, January 19th, 2024. How's your 2024 going so far? Yeah, is it getting any better than 2023, or did you have a great 2023? I don't know. But anyway, sit back and relax as we are going to show you the progress on this house. And I can't wait to show you what's going on for the next week as well. And oh, hey Terry, how you doing? So glad you joined us. Yeah, sometimes it pops up and it'll tell me if you're on Facebook in regard to who's out there. So Terry, welcome, welcome, welcome. Here we go. All right, let's sit back and watch. It's 𝐇𝐀𝐖𝐊, and I'm known as YouTube's fairy godmother of real estate, and we are here at the house that my husband and I are renovating with some incredible contractors. We've got Sandro and Raquel. We have architects, the Bumpus group. We have 𝐇𝐀𝐖𝐊 as the designer. I'm happy to report that the painters are inside today. So this is step number 2. We showed you last week. We said we're going to be in a house by the end of this month. I said, can you believe it? And so now what we're doing is we're showing you a weekly update in regard to what's going on with this home. The people that are creating our closets have arrived too. So anyway, we want to show you phase 2. We'll come back next week for phase 3 and then a final phase 4. But welcome to our home. Let's see what's going on. So one of the things that we were really happy to do is to find the right paint color. It's so important. And so 𝐇𝐀𝐖𝐊 was our designer, and she recommended this color, which was in one of my friends' homes, Elena and Ron's home. So welcome and see what you think. But I think it's very spa-like. The painters are in here working hard, and of course it takes a couple of coats of paint. This is going to be the YouTube studio that we come to you live. We've got 3 shows a week. If you haven't, please go to Near Disney YouTube channel, subscribe and like, because we give a lot of great content about the 25-mile radius around Cinderella's castle. But follow me, let me show you what else has been going on since the last time you were in the house last week. So last week when you were here, the cabinets were not here. And as you may know, we were working with Cabinets to Go in order to get our cabinets. Obviously, everything is covered because they're working hard painting this house right now. But I can't wait to show you next week when we get to see the grand reveal of the kitchen cabinets. I'm going to tell you a couple of things. I'm a big believer in trying to bring the cabinets all the way up to the ceiling. And you'll see that we've done that, because that way you don't have that gap where everybody's trying to figure out, what do I put up there? Do I put some silk plants, whatever, because it tends to hold dust up there. So now what we're going to do is go all the way to the ceiling. And then of course we're going to have a ladder, because I'm only 5'6" and I'm not going to be able to reach that. But I'm really pleased that we've got the extra storage. Now, if you continue on, you're going to see this island. There's going to be a huge surface that's going to go on it. And what we've done is we have got drawers. They're going to come out of here. And now there's pegs that you can place your dishes in. So roll out these big drawers, put your better plates in here with the pegs, and it's able to measure whatever size that you've got. It's pretty incredible. Then the idea is to have bar stools on the other side of this island looking out to this really cool family room. So the family room, I want to say that Rod really came up with the idea of what to do with this space. He was in love with a fireplace, actually, once again with Helena and Ron's home. But once we show you next week or the following week, you're going to see some really beautiful tile work, brickwork that is here. He has a huge, and I think last week if you saw the show, it's a huge TV. It's 86 inches. That's like for a movie theater. And then we've got an electric fireplace down here instead of a gas fireplace. On either side, we are also having some built-ins as well. Well, there'll be a wine cabinet, some storage, some lights. You're going to have some wine glasses and some water bottles and all that kind of good stuff. So from here, let us not get in the way because they're being so productive and I don't want to get in the way. So stay tuned for a second. We'll show you what's going on in the primary bedroom. So the primary bedroom, it's going to look like a big bomb came off in this room, and it probably did, but they are so talented, Sandro and Raquel. They're able to go up into the ceiling, and we're showing it exposed because obviously there's inspectors that have to come out and inspect. But there's plumbing that's going upstairs because remember, in this house, we've created another bedroom and bathroom upstairs where you at least expect it, because we're going to have two primary bedrooms, one for the first floor, you know, in case, let's say, if an elderly parent wants to come live with us. And the second floor is going to be Rod and I's primary bedroom. But in here, they even had to dig through the concrete. Most contractors are not going to do that for you. So I'm telling you, it's all about who you're working with, how they know how to get things taken care of. And then, of course, they've got to come back to the ceiling afterwards and put new ceiling in so that you don't have the patchwork. It's going to be really great. Follow me to the primary bathroom. Now, I think last week you were able to see the shower. It's covered now because they're painting. But the idea of the shower is in case somebody's in a wheelchair or whatever, they can come in. It's pretty long. And then the way that we're going to have the glass work is that it doesn't completely enclose it so that a wheelchair could get in there and there'll be handbars and whatnot. But now you're going to have a double sink here. And I don't think last week, but we do have a very tiny closet. I was very surprised by the size of this closet. But what you have to do then is you have to maximize it with your closet storage, and we've done that. Once again, cabinets to go came through the rescue. We've got hanging rods, kind of figure out the nooks. We've got pull drawers with some nice hardware, and that is done. So from the second floor, you can see we've covered some of the light fixtures because they're going. We're going to have a glam style in the house. So one of them is going to be a can light. The other one's going to be very glamorous, very has a lot of shimmer to it. But we also have this odd ledge. You can see right there, they've taken some of the stuff off of it, and obviously it needs to be painted. But the idea right now, we had talked about possibly enclosing that, making it another bedroom, but because it's just Rod and myself, we didn't think that we needed yet another bedroom because it already has 4 bedrooms. But if you needed to, we could do that. But we're also thinking about maybe putting some of Rod's photography on easels and displaying it up there. If anybody else has an idea what to do with that space, please let me know. I'm open. So we're here this is going to be Rod's office. And so as you can see, our painters are working hard. Look how beautiful they're painting the baseboard so it's nice and white and crisp. So we have a new paint color in here. There will be a new ceiling fan. There'll be some plantation shutters in here, new flooring, and then I think Heath's ready to move his office in here. So it's moving along pretty well, don't you think? So last week when you were here, you saw that the bathtub and the tile had been placed in the bathroom upstairs. This week we can see that the vanity has been delivered, the elongated toilet has been delivered, and they're getting ready to paint. And as you can see, we are saving the SeaWorld room because we absolutely love the people that owned this house before, and that was their touch on this home. So save SeaWorld, yeah? So this is an extra hidden gem. It is an area that was storage and it was permitted by the county, which is great. They're going to paint it. We've got the new flooring that has gone in here. We found some items that were hidden away from the last owner that we got to make sure they get back. But right below this area you can see the pool. There's a whole bunch of storage back there as well. And so we've got to get in there and make sure that their kids get their stuffed animals and everything else that was back there. And then obviously they had a TV here. So the idea is this is going to be an exercise room. This is where the treadmill is going to go. I'm going to be able to exercise here, have some music. And so you're seeing it before we transform it. So last week's show, we talked about wanting to have a laundry room upstairs as well, because with primary being up, and so Sandro and Raquel have done an excellent job in helping us to create that. This is part of a closet, but what you're going to see is they've already started putting things in here. They've actually got a hose. They're testing to make sure that the new shower that's upstairs is sealed correctly. This is the area where that huge one-piece washer dryer is going to be in here. So you guys, there's this thing now where you can put all your clothes in, washer dryer. After it finishes washing, it immediately starts to dry. You don't need a vent to go outside of the house. It takes 2 hours. Well, for me, that makes sense because I can throw laundry in the morning, and then I go out and show property, and then by the time I get home, I can go ahead and start folding. So if you can kind of visualize, there's going to be folding here, a sink over here. But this is a Sandro creation right here for me, which I just absolutely love. You're going to see the area where it's going to be the closet. The closet goes through here. And so what we're going to do is, as we have dirty clothes, going to be able to just push those clothes over here onto this counter and then put it into the washer dryer, fold them up, and then put them back through here so it goes directly to the closet. Pretty brilliant, huh? So with regard to that washer dryer, here it is in a box so you can see how big it is. So if I'm 5'6", it's probably about 5 feet tall. We're still putting a 7-inch riser underneath of it that we can store some items, but everything's going to go in this space for the washer dryer. I'm going to be sure that I do videos to let you know if it works well. They're not paying me anything, but I want to be honest with you in regard, was it a good choice or was it not a good choice? But it is a GE profile washer dryer, all in one. They say everything gets done within a 2-hour period. We'll see. So one of the things that we talked about was we wanted to tell you some tips and tricks and also what to look for. And so our contractors, being on top of things as they always are, they noticed that one of the deliveries from Home Depot came. This box, if I looked at it, I don't know that I would have thought twice about it, but it's a huge vanity. It's for the double sinks upstairs. But if you look at this box, does anybody see anything? Who sees it first? Took me a while, but see, it was supposed to be delivered turned the other way, up. So right now, when they open this box, everything's upside down. So what they're going to do is they're going to make sure they videotape it as they open it to make sure that nothing was damaged because it was delivered the incorrect way. If you caught it, good for you, but definitely Sandro and Raquel did. As you could see in our primary downstairs how they were digging through the floor, digging through the ceiling. They were putting cameras through things to see if the plumbing could go up in the right way, and they test it and they get it approved by the county. This is that bathroom. So since you saw it last week, a lot's been done. Some of the things that we had requested was the air conditioner handler is right back here, but there's quite a bit of space here where we could put some shelving in, because with it being tight space, I wanted to have some places so we could put some towels, soap, that type of thing. Visualize 2-sink vanity here. Hopefully when they flip it upside down, it's going to work. Otherwise we'll be getting another one. And then we're going to have a little bit of storage here going into a shower. This is more of a normal size shower. The one downstairs is very long. But this one, I can't wait to show you all the valves. It actually has music that plays through here. You can play your favorite tune. The lights will coordinate with it as well. And so I'm at the time in my life where I want to dance in my shower. It's funny because Sandro said, I've got 4 kids. I don't have time to dance in my shower. Well, guess what? I do. We wanted a bathtub because we don't have a bathtub downstairs, and we figured if we ever resold the home and somebody had a family, somebody's going to want to have a bathtub for a child or for a grown man like my husband that wanted a bathtub. So anyway, it's 72 inches long. It actually takes quite a bit of space, and it's got a jacuzzi. So, you know, when you work out or your muscles need that relaxation, he's going to be able to have that jacuzzi tub right here in the primary bathroom. Now this space, all of this space is being converted into a closet. There were windows that were here the last time that you saw this space. closing those up so that we can have custom ordered closet organizational things. I'm a big believer if you get organized from the beginning, it's so much more helpful than if you try to do it midway through. And over in this area, then Rod says this is his closet. So this is Rod's side. I have a little bit more space. And then back here, I have an area, it's kind of a YouTube makeup area section that's gonna have lights. I can't wait to show you. I presently have that in my studio now, but we're gonna move it into this closet. And this, check it out. Dirty clothes, what happens, you're just gonna put them through this spot so that it goes right into the laundry room. And then when I'm finished folding it, I'm gonna be able to pull them through here and hang them up. I'm all about wanting it to be functional. My dad's an industrial engineer. Raquel, our contractor, is too. And so I just wanted to say a big A+ to them for making this happen. So by next week, what are we going to see? I don't know, but I'm super, super excited. I can share with you, when you get to be over 25 years in a home, it is probably time to be doing some remodeling, renovating. Many of you are possibly even thinking about selling. If you are, if I can help you with any of those things, please give me a call at 407-808-9845, or you can call me at 1-800-𝐸𝐾𝐬, and my Realtor Dream Team will be more than happy to help you through this process. We'd love to represent you because we love what we do. Make sure that you subscribe and like so that we can continue to give you up-to-date information on all things that are going around the 25-mile radius of Cinderella's castle, because this is truly a magical place to live. Hey everybody, thank you so much for the encouragement. I got to see Terry, thank you so much. Leanne, Elijah, Joni, Jules, oh my gosh, Jules. Okay, she says she's ready to move in. Okay, Jules, I'm gonna want your final touches on it before I move in. But anyway, Joni and her family. So yeah, and I see some other people saying looking great, but it's not saying your name per se, but know that I truly, truly appreciate your support. Helena, thank you. Helena, so much of your fingerprints are in my home. You know, the fireplace, the paint color. You guys, this paint color, I don't know. I can't explain it other than it's just very spa-like, very zen-like. It picks up different tones, you know, with your furniture. So I'm super, super happy. And that was in Helena and Ron's home. So I'm excited. So anyway, soothing. Yes, it's soothing. Yes, Jules, I appreciate that. That's exactly what it is. So anyway, can't wait to show you next week. And then I will just continue to show you until we get this thing done. But if anybody ever has any questions, let me know. I hope you have a blessed, blessed week. We're going to get those couple little glitches taken out of there. We were trying to show a picture of Kim Keaton, our designer, and I think something of Rod's that he inserted. But anyway, we'll get that taken care of. We'll put it back up on our YouTube studio. So if you go to Near Disney YouTube channel, please do that. You subscribe and like, and then that way it will alert you whenever there's videos. And there's over, gosh, we have many, over 200. Maybe even more videos that are available for you. Yes, on the Near Disney YouTube channel. Thanks again for your encouragement. Hopefully there was a nugget in there that'll help you if you ever decide that you want to do any renovations, or if you're getting ready to sell your house. Once again, I'd love to help you. All right. Have a great week, and stay warm if you're watching from up north. Okay. All right. Bye-bye. Make sure that you subscribe and like so that we can continue to give you up-to-date information on all things that are going around the 25-mile radius of Cinderella's castle, because this is truly a magical place to live.